And welcome back to the Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Patrick Dewar. My guest today, Dr. Mary Swift. She's a cosmetic dentist at Dallas Laser Dentistry. And I'm so thankful for you being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to get into who's your ideal client and really getting into something that I hope we talk about this time, like the veneers and things, because I understand you use a specific kind like the Vinci. Yeah. But who's your ideal client?
Anybody that you care about. Reader's Digest a few years back did a really interesting article. It was not thought upon kindly by dentistry because they had a reporter go and do interviews with dentists pretending to be a patient, looking to see what do I need to have done, and they had as many different opinions as they had dentists looking at this reporter. And it really sort of, everybody kind of went, I don't want that to happen to me.
Right.
And I love when I see patients in for a second opinion.
Right.
If your red flag went up, if you've been told you need something and you're not sure about it, that's somebody I'd like to talk to. If anything, let me set your mind at ease that that is the right diagnosis.
Now, you guys do offer that, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't take that much of my time, and it makes such a big difference. And, just to be able to talk with somebody about
I hate to use the word, but the word is free there, right?
Yes, it is, absolutely. Yeah.
So when somebody comes to you, and really, I know that I would think there'd be a number of different people that would be ideal, like salespeople that are higher end trying to climb to the next ladder. What about divorcees?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I hate to say that,
I see it a lot. There's not divorce, but wanting to change their life.
Wanting to change. So they're wanting to change.
To change their life, and we see lives change. If you walk around not smiling, you're not smiling because you're self-conscious about your teeth. People only think you're not smiling because you're not friendly.
That's correct.
And it's not the truth.
Right.
So you can speak to your truth if you've got a smile that you're proud of.
I know that you guys have some amazing stories, and one that I remember is something about somebody came to you, they had a smile redone, and what happened after that?
That was a big case, very involved. She walked away so happy that she sent, not just the rest of her family, but literally everybody she knew, and that, that's a great compliment to have that happen.
But how did that change
rewarding.
her life? Because I know that when you're talking about changing somebody's looks, how does that affect the rest of them?
It's like, it's amazing. It's the most fun that I have is that I can change people's lives. It improves.
So what was her story?
I can't remember which one.
2 years later, she came back and you guys didn't even recognize her?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Christina. Yes. It was, she had some marriage that fell apart, and her husband told her no, she couldn't spend that money on her teeth. And so we thought she'd gone away forever. She came back and said, okay, I'm ready to do it. We changed her smile, and she got rid of the husband, got a better one.
Wow.
No, it is life-changing.
But didn't she also lose weight and stuff like that as well? I mean, didn't it change her radically?
Well, we see that a lot. When we change their smile, the rest of their life falls in place.
So it really is that self-image thing that they talk about, that you can never change more. Well, then once that smile, they start really...
And you only have 10, 15 seconds to make a first impression. And statistically, we know they look at two things. When you meet someone new, you look at smile and eyes. And we're judged. It's a cruel world. We're judged.
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to if there are any other people that you'd really want to say, these folks really should see us ASAP.
Missing teeth. I'll go there. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it shortens your lifespan.
How does cancer affect? I've heard some horror stories.
Oh, yeah.
That when you get
Absolutely.
radiation, there's some things that you need to be very cognizant.
Well, head and neck radiation, as in an oral cancer survivor, yeah, there's some specific.
What do they typically tell you to do? What do most dentists tell you to do with that?
Current is get rid of the teeth because they are a hotbed of infection, and if you're undergoing head and neck radiation, that's usually the protocol. Doesn't have to be, and it's getting better.
You just said go gums, all the way to the gums.
Yeah.
And wear dentures the rest of your life.
Yeah, and that's hard to talk about because that's life-changing in a way that dentistry is working really hard to improve and make sure that we can get patients through head and neck cancer survived and have quality of life afterwards.
I've heard that you do some amazing things in that area.
We're looking at it. We're looking at it.
Just that there are. I know that there's a big concern there, so I'm glad.
There is, and make sure everyone, please, when you have your cleanings done at your dentist's office, that they're doing a head and neck cancer exam along with that cleaning.
Wow, I just this
takes
mind-boggling.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Nice little look around, but everyone should make sure that that's getting done at their cleaning.
That's interesting. Well, with that, I know we're coming up on this last segment, and we're really going to talk about how people can connect to you and what they can experience in that whole process, because you have a system. I'm so thankful for that. This is the Business Spotlight. I'm Pat Dewar. My guest today is Dr. Mary Swift, and we'll be right back with more.